Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector, and we'll get started on our next multiplayer matchup. I am going to be playing the settlement map. It is a strategic command objective, 2,000 points. I'm going to be playing against the orcs, and I'm going to be playing as the Tau. We have an 80-point target, 8-turn limit. I am going to go with an aggressive breacher build here, because I think that should help me easily chop through most of the orc units. And then with the cover in this map in the settlement, I think that should give me the best of both worlds, so I should be able to hide behind buildings and then have guys get some shots and then move into safety and try to use some different points here. So I've got 2 commanders, 2 cadres, 3 drones. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 breachers. I've got a fire warrior with a pulse rifle. I actually have 2 of them, so that should give me access to both the good ranged attacks but also the marker lights. And then I have 4 pathfinders with ion rifles to help me snipe down enemy heroes that could be there. Also take down any knobs and other more serious threats. As you guys know, I do love my cadres here, because that will allow me to increase the amount of shots I can do with their volley fire, and also get somebody a guaranteed chance to hit as well. So all those things are pretty good.
Awaiting instructions.
I just got to try to find out how I want to divide our forces here, because I think what I'm going to want to do is set up a couple of different forces to push different areas here, because I don't know how he's going to necessarily position himself. I could get you to here, but that's going to definitely leave you kind of exposed. But it also will allow me to set up some overwatch on that point if he does decide to come over here. I can set you up to here. Move you up 1, because that should get you into range to be able to capture some strategic points if I need it. We'll move you up and let you shoot into the wall. You're here. I can get you to here or here. I think I want to go there because I think that's going to allow me to volley fire into both locations and buff everybody's attacks the most. So let's just move everybody forward as much as possible. I can get the drones there, so it'll lower the accuracy to our opponents a little bit.
Ready for orders.
And then with you, I guess we'll just move these guys forward like this. And then I think you can capture this point on the first turn. So it actually gives me 2 points here on the first turn. And as long as he doesn't have Ludas with beamy def guns, I should be pretty safe. I guess flash gets could hurt him quite a bit too.
They will not get through this way.
So 10 to 5. Let's see what he's got. He's got some Gretchen moving up. Shooting into me with the war bike. And got you here. Alright, so we got another war bike over here. Capture that. Unfortunately, we got the sound bug with the war bikes, which are always kind of frustrating. He's got the big mechs with the standard kit, a couple of war boys. It looks like he's actually doing a melee build, which is probably the best build he could have been doing for our play here, so that should work into our advantage pretty dramatically, so that's huge for us. Because now he's going to have to run those knobs all the way to us, so we should be able to kite them. Now they do have the power claws, which is I mean, they're still a good weapon, but they used to be fantastic and now they're much weaker because they don't have splash damage anymore. I think they took it away from them because they wanted the knobs, or the mega armor knobs, to be a little more unique. But unfortunately, without having any splash there, that means if any one of those models misses their attack, they won't squad wipe anybody anymore. So that's really frustrating given the sheer amount of points that they cost. He's most likely going to be jumping us this turn. Well, next turn, I should say. On his turn, maybe.
Ready for orders.
I can give targeted sight to the Pathfinders here. And I think I can have you snipe the Pain Boy.
Pathfinder team on the move.
Yep, right there. So we're going to do overcharge because that should be enough to get the kill. Yep, it is, just barely. And I didn't even take any damage with the overcharge, so that's pretty huge for us. He did buff everybody up. I'm going to need to get some kills, though, because he's got that mob rule going. Pretty crazy, and how that works is the mob rule increases the amount of momentum that orcs get when they get kills, and so that usually stacks when you have units like knobs, or I think the Rocket Boys also do it. The Mega Knobs, I think, get it. The Shooter Boys do. The Flash Gits do. I'm not sure about Luda's, but you can get some crazy momentum gains, and if you're killing high-value targets, then that allows you to do significant amounts of damage. I do want to try to kill these Gretchen, because they are going to soak up a bunch of my Overwatch.
What do you need?
And then the next question is, who do I want to body block here? I could do it with the tactical drones, but they're easily going to get killed with one war bike. So I don't know if that's really the best source, but I don't really want to leave my commander there either. And if I do have these guys stay there, and then he's going to run and try to capture it, I could surround him with breachers, and then the breachers should be at an optimal range of 1 to be able to shoot into this point to help them get the most kills and damage against the war bikes, because those will be difficult for my guys to be able to take out, especially if they have all their accuracy buffs going. Let's use these guys here. We can shoot into there.
We serve the greater good.
You're kind of stuck out here now.
Strike team, ready.
If I bring the strike team over, then I can start setting up some overwatches this way.
Shall stand against us.
If I bring you over to here, this should help increase your accuracy. You got 55. That should be enough to kill 2 Gretchen. Yeah, good. So another Gretchen's down. I don't think there's any advantage to keeping you there, because he's going to easily be able to get the kill.
What do you need?
We'll set you guys up into Overwatch, because he's most likely going to use those Rocket Boys to come over here, and between 2 Breacher Squad attacks, that should be enough to wipe out, or nearly wipe out, some of those Rocket Boys, so that should be huge for us. I'll bring our other Breacher Squad up to here, and then if anybody tries to jump the commander, then they'll be able to shoot into them as well. I can put you here, so that should be pretty good.
We serve the
And then I
greater
can
good.
bring these guys up to here. And we'll set up some overwatches, assuming he's going to try to jump me here and capture that point.
Execute the mod car. To the front
And I
line.
guess I might as well just move you to here, and you're unlikely to get any shots on to land on target, but just maybe I suppose we can do that.
Awaiting instructions. How can I assist?
Let's start moving these guys into range here. Got some Pathfinders. I guess I could shoot into... yeah, the 0. I wonder if I could kill any of these Gretchen. I could also just force them to come to me, but I don't know if that, again, that really makes a difference. he would still be able to easily kill you if I moved you away. Not enough damage to take out any models, so he'll probably just heal him with the Pain Boy, unfortunately.
We serve the greater good.
Alright, let's get you moved up. Yeah, he should probably be able to attack anybody here. So maybe what we'll do is move the Pathfinders up to here. I can move you to there. I could get the commander to here.
Moving to position.
And that will keep him safe from being jumped by everybody. Then I can set up some overwatches.
They will not get through this way.
Like this. That should be pretty decent for us. And then you can set up your overwatch up to here. So if he tries to counter jump you on this side, you should be able to get some good damage.
Pushing forward.
I serve the greater good.
Yeah, maybe we do something like that, because I think that's going to help increase their accuracy a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. That should work a little bit better for us. And we'll set up our overwatches here. This should be good. 30 to 10, pretty good for us here. Yeah, so he's sending out multiple forces. Gretchen are going to shoot into these guys. Not enough to get the kill. Knobs are moving around. Pathfinders are doing excellent damage into them. I was not expecting you to soak up that overwatch there. But I guess some damage is better than none. Alright, they just killed those guys. Now he's going to use the Gretchen to soak up the damage, and he prudently brought up the Pain Boy so he could get bonus health to him. The Weird Boy is putting blind onto our guys. Blinded our commander, I think that was. He's got some mega armor knobs running up. Got some war bikes going. Now, what's he gonna do with these rocket boys? Alright, he jumped me. I don't see that my overwatch went off, though. Alright, one war bike went there.
More targets will soon be in range.
Other war bike, you gonna move up? Excellent, he is. Alright, excellent. That's 138. Excellent. Very happy with that. Excellent, that's huge for us. So that's great. Are we going to kill both of them? No, but we almost did. So that's definitely a good engagement for us. These guys are jumping over into us now. I don't understand why my breachers didn't overwatch onto his rocket boys there. Because even that counts as a charge attack, so he should still trigger the overwatch. Yeah, very confusing. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Yeah, very unfortunate, because these guys, now I'm going to have full Storm Boys that I got to kill. I've got you to here. I can actually move you over to here. It's going to cause them to get double attacked by the Storm Boys, but they really shouldn't be able to do enough damage to me to make me want to worry about it. But I think if I buff up my units and do the flame, that should work out. So what I'm going to do is bring the cadre over to here, because one of the things sometimes people forget about is the cadre's additional 20% shots with all allies and all ranged weapons. Is that also includes 20% additional shots to your flamer with your commander here. And then it doesn't matter that he's blind with the flamer, because he still has a 100% chance to hit. So he's doing good damage to both of these guys. In fact, if he wouldn't have missed some of those attacks, or got grazes, he would have probably swiped both of them. So yeah, I just needed like literally a single attack to kill both those guys. So I guess we'll just finish these guys off here. Like that, because you want to be able to squad wipe him, because he still has the charge attacks and things here. if I shoot here... I don't know why that warbike got the damage back again. Let's get you up to here. You can shoot here. There you go. Exploded. Did some damage. I guess let's just shoot into these storm boys here. Okay. And I guess we'll just have you shoot into here. That'll squad wipe those guys. Yeah, still have that annoying sound bug with the warbikes. I don't know why that hasn't been fixed. It's like they said they fixed it several times on different updates, but it still rears its head up, so I don't know why it's so obnoxious. I'm going to bring you over to here, because this should now increase the accuracy and damage to our units here. Yeah, see, you can see the commander ability, so it increases accuracy and damage 40%, but you should still be able to squad wipe them, I'd imagine. There we go. A little closer than I wanted it to be, but that should have happened the first time and stopped you from taking damage. Now the next question is, am I going to be able to take out these knobs that are moving in on me? So maybe we'll take a break and come over to this side, because we should be able to clear out some of these guys, because he's now taking things back. So it's not really going to matter. So let's do the 20% shots. I can move you to there, but then you're not going to be able to capture the point. I could do this to lower the evasion. If I were to blow up the warbike, since I've done damage to those Gretchen, I wonder if I could squad wipe the Gretchen out. And then I could get past his evasion by giving the guaranteed chance to shoot into the Pathfinders here. We'll overcharge them. I did get 3 damage to my own guys there, so that's unfortunate. Ah, we're just short. Yeah, see, I could shoot these guys into those knobs there. It wouldn't be terrible.
Ready for orders.
I could move you up. If I get you to here, this should allow you to squad wipe those Gretchen. Yeah, there you go. And now you can come to here, and then the points are given on my turn, so it's worthwhile to sacrifice a breacher for those points.
As you wish. We serve the greater good.
And then we got to pull you back, because with that overcharged damage, we got to keep you into cover, or else they're going to do damage to you. Alright, we got you here. If I do this, that should get you up to 70, and at 70%, I think I should be able to squad wipe them. Almost. I didn't take any damage there either, so I almost feel like they maybe reduced the chances of taking. Taking the damage with the overcharge, because I seem to remember that was always happening before. Can you reach here? Ah, you're out of range. Alright, well, we'll set up your overwatch there, I guess. Oh, you should be able to get the kill here pretty easily. There you go. Alright, another knob down. Now, this guy over here is going to be able to do some significant damage to me. So I feel like I need to pull these guys back so they can then shoot into these guys as necessary, but then not be within charge distance.
Moving out. Orders confirmed.
That little blue helmet on top of some of these guys is the indication that they're getting the buff from our commander. So what I'm going to try to do is just put obstacles in between us and the opponent. That way he can't charge me and do bonus combat damage. Alright, I do have the Pathfinders here. If I do that, that should increase the accuracy of our units. So yeah, you're up to 76. If I do this, that should get you even higher. Alright, that's more Overwatch damage. But you did have enough to almost get the kill. So let's pull you back. And then you can come to here. That'll get you within optimal range. That should be enough for you to be able to get the kill. Yep, it sure is. And then you can come up to here and capture this point back. And that gets me up to 4. I could shoot into these guys. I could also shoot into those guys. I feel like the knobs themselves are going to be the easier guys to take out, though. Alright, nice. So let's just pull you guys back then. Alright, we'll do something like that. And then the breachers, I think I probably just want to start pulling these guys back too into this choke point. Because if I do that, then the knobs have to decide, are they coming for me or are they trying to just capture the points, in which case I can keep picking them off here. And if I pull you back, that should get you out of range of those knobs, so that's going to force them probably to bring the knobs over here to kill the breachers. And that'll waste their attack. And the Mega Knobs will probably come and kill the droids.
Awaiting instructions.
If I move you over to here, I think that'll make it so he can't... If he did a strafing run, he wouldn't be able to kill all 3 of those guys. Alright, so 50 to 15. So yep, he's using their special ability. I got the kill there. So what that does is it makes it so they can't be suppressed. It increases their damage and melee damage attack. I'm not sure if it increases the melee. Yeah, see, now that's what pisses me off with this. How it is now is that would have been a squad wipe the old way. So now he had to waste his bonus free attack from his Mega Knobs here to get that kill, but for all the points he's putting into those freaking knobs there, it's like, give him a little bit of splash damage, man.
Movement ahead.
He's pulling those guys into cover. And then I was just asking him for verification that my breachers did not in fact shoot on my turn, because I'm like, I have not seen that Overwatch never bug out like that before. So I just wanted to make sure that that was in fact what happened and I wasn't missing something. And he's saying, yeah, they did not shoot. I was kind of confused by that too. So what I'm going to do here is I'll move these breachers over here to take this spot. And then that will allow me to set up some Overwatch situations here. So if those knobs want to come over here to try to take the spot, then we should be able to get the kill.
Strike team, ready.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for me, I think, to shoot down those Mega Knobs. So what I think I'm going to do instead is maybe try to focus down and drop these knobs over here. I've got a breacher over here.
What do you need?
If I do that, he's going to have low damage output, so I think I'm going to want to keep you just in the front here.
Ready for orders.
You're a breacher as well. I wonder if I could throw down here with a photon grenade, because that will lower their evasion.
As you wish.
Alright, good. And it doesn't hit friendly fire, so now he's up to a 90% hit chance.
Nothing shall stand against us.
I could bring you up to here, but then it's going to leave you out in the open. I'm not super excited about that.
Clear them out.
Alright, you have a 90% chance to hit. Yeah, it's not good.
Cut them down.
Have you shoot into here. Oh, gosh.
Awaiting instructions.
I need more damage.
Pathfinder team on the move.
Shoot into here, 100% chance. Alright. Another model down.
What do you need?
Alright. Can you shoot these guys?
Ready for orders.
You almost dropped them. I've got you here. Oh, that wasn't too bad, actually.
We serve the greater good.
If I bring you to here, I could shoot you into those mega armored knobs. If I bring you to here,
Moving out.
that's a 47. Behind full cover,
Moving out.
51. Ah, he's just short. But by doing that, it should stop him from being able to capture that point. Actually, you're up to 73. So you can probably just get the kill. Yep, alright. That worked out beautifully, actually.
Orders confirmed.
Awaiting instructions.
So now I've got you.
We will not fail.
And we've got Mega Knobs, 2 Weird Boys, Knobs, Mega Knobs. So I could jump over here, but then he's in the way. So I think I'd rather just try to flame these knobs over here. And try to get as much damage as we can.
How can I assist?
You are up to 1. If I got to 2, then I can summon in some crisis suits and try to back cap things.
What do you need? We serve the greater good.
Alright, well, let's see here. I've got you to there. I've got you here. I can bring you over to there. But then you're probably not going to be able to shoot around this corner, I imagine. Yeah. Still in enemy full cover. So that's a big old bummer. I could drop a missile strike at 75 to 100. Yeah, 99, 98, so got pretty decent damage there.
I serve the greater good.
You know what? I think
It is neither way
you might be able to get the kill here. Let's try it. Yep, nice. Alright, so he's down.
Thrusters engaged.
You're 1 square away from capturing that point. That's a big bummer. You're in charge territory from those mega knobs. Oh, he's got a pain boy over here yet too. I forgot about that.
You're making us mad.
Well, let's just pull you back.
Consider it done.
To the front line.
Move you over to here so you're in
Serve the
cover.
greater good.
I can move you back 1 here.
Your team on the move.
Nothing
Alright,
shall
he's
stand against
good.
us.
So that's not bad. So now he's just got
Awaiting
those
instructions.
4 or 5 units left. So that's going to be a pretty overwhelming victory for us. He'll probably do some strafing runs on us, I'd imagine. And that will allow us to mop up whoever's left.
Oh, Viola.
Because I assume he's going to just bring the weird boy over here to come down and start smacking our guys.
Awaiting instructions.
Alright, 60 to 30. Oh, he's doing his tier 3 attack there, so he did a bombing run. And then he's doing the headbanger. He got a graze attack. I thought they made it so that wouldn't happen anymore. Yeah, those guys are doing their regular ranged attack, and then he ended up conceding, which I understand, because I probably would have squad wiped him this following turn, because he wouldn't be able to get those mega armor knobs into combat with me. So, not terrible. So 2 Gretchen, a Mega Knobs, 4 Storm Boys, 4 Knobs, 3 War Bikes, 1 Pain Boy. And then our units here have pretty good accuracy, as you can see. We've got our commanders, cadres, breacher teams all in the 90s. Well, I guess a couple in the 40s, but they were also blind or attacking at bad areas. Our fire warriors were shooting through obstacles, so that really affected our accuracy. And then the drones were firing at their maximum range, so I'm not shocked that that was in the 50s. Our other breacher that got taken out was in the mid 70s, and then one of our breacher squads got totally killed before it even got any shots off, so that's unfortunate. But I couldn't have selected a better army if I tried to combat his knob selection there for his melee build with the Mega Armor knobs, and Storm Boys, because I had all those breachers. Had I gone with like a mech warrior build, I think that would have been pretty difficult for me, because even if they had the flamers or the fusion blasters, it would have been a lot of stuff for us to try to shoot down, because that's one of the things that the orcs have going for them with their melee builds, is significant amounts of HP that you have to shoot through. But by having all of our breachers, that totally made that irrelevant. But, you know, he did a good job by blinding my units. The commanders themselves don't have significant damage output other than through the flamer, so I don't think it really makes a lot of sense to waste your blind ability on them. It definitely would have been better to just keep blinding those breachers, because they were the ones that were allowing me to just chop through all of his units. I have no idea still to this day why my breachers did not shoot into his overwatch, because that special ability should still trigger the overwatch shots. So I don't know what happened, because it would have been even more one-sided had I been able to kill that, because I would have had 2 breacher attacks still available to help me kill his other units, and then I would have been able to take out those Mega Armor knobs and then start working on the Weird Boy as well. So that definitely would have helped out. But overall, pretty overwhelming victory for us. This player definitely knows how to use the orcs. I suspect he's just playing around with some different builds here. And again, I just don't like that they took away the splash damage from the knobs. I mean, just give them a little bit of something for all the points you're putting into those melee builds here, so they can at least do some squad wipes pretty reliably and chop through guys. I mean, my God. I mean, if they are worried about cost, then I guess increase the power claw ability a little bit. But I don't think they're necessarily overtuned right now, so, or they were before even. I mean, you want knobs with power claws to be doing shit tons of damage. I think the issue is that the mega knobs just aren't in a good spot, so people just don't tend to use them, because, you know, as you can see on this map, they did pretty decent, because they were able to soak up a lot of shots even with their you know, against the Tau that had the Pathfinders here with their ion blasters and things like that, and the fusion blasters will definitely chop them through, so that can definitely be a dangerous unit to have. But it worked out fine. And then they have the free ranged attack there with the bolters, so he's actually able to use the shooters to get some damage on me, but he never once got him into melee damage, which is kind of funny. But it is what it is. And then the war bikes, surprisingly, with all their evasion, did not get to avoid the breacher shots there. So by him having both of those war bikes getting thrown in and getting killed on the left side here, those war bikes can do massive amounts of damage to our breacher squad. So thankfully, by sacrificing them so we could capture the point, we were able to avoid taking a lot of extra damage to our units, which we normally would have, and that would have made it much harder on this left side. I was actually surprised by the amount of damage that the war bikes did against the commander, even without being buffed. And then because he did such a strong melee build, he wasn't able to spam his tier 1 abilities, which is really what makes the orcs one of the best factions. If you do a heavy range build, is between once you start stacking up lots and lots of bonus shots, it can just get to be a ridiculous amount of damage output. But the Storm Boys definitely could have worked out well had I had a different build, and he would have been able to lock all my guys down, but it just wasn't to be. And then the big thing when you're fighting against orcs is just remember to always snipe down their leaders so you don't have to shoot through all that bonus HP. They're not healing all that damage, and then they're not getting the Weird Boys to use the Warpath to be able to give a damage reduction and a bonus damage to all of their units around them, and then not able to blind and use that headbanger ability. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff going on there, but definitely worked out great for us. Overall, there's a few sloppy plays on my part, but this worked out pretty well. I think the positioning could have been a little more optimized. I just was very indecisive about where I wanted those guys on the right side to go, so I was kind of jumping back and forth. But with the range being so large on the commander's passive buffs to give you that increased range damage and accuracy, I was able to just use him back and forth to be able to buff up the whole right side of the screen here, so that worked out great for us. So thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe to encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.